You know what's kind of uncomfortable? Most of us think our future is this big, unknown thing, like anything could happen. But the more I've paid attention, the more I've realized that's not actually true. Your future isn't random, it's just quiet. It's being built in really boring moments, moments you don't even notice. And that's either reassuring or deeply annoying depending on how you think about it. Because if that's true, then there are a few habits that basically decide where you end up. Not dramatically, not overnight, just slowly and permanently. I used to think successful people were just really good at one thing, like geniuses, or prodigies, or built different. But when you actually look closer, that's not what's happening. Most of them are just decent at a few things that happen to work well together. They can explain stuff clearly, they understand people, they know how to use tools, nothing insane. But when those things stack, something weird happens. They become really hard to replace, and replacement is what most people are accidentally training for. They stop learning the moment something works. Then they sit there for years. Skill stacking feels slow, unimpressive, almost pointless at first, and then one day, it suddenly isn't. This next thing took me way longer than I'd like to admit. I used to feel productive all the time, but nothing was actually sticking. So I started asking myself this one question. If I stopped doing this, would it still exist? Most of the time the answer was no, which meant I wasn't building anything, I was just staying busy. Assets don't feel urgent, they don't give instant feedback, and they're easy to put off, but they're the only reason some people get freedom while others just get tired. Money is another one people overcomplicate. Most people aren't bad with money, they're just emotionally disconnected from it. They don't look, they avoid it, they hope it works itself out. And then it becomes this constant background stress. The moment you treat money like information instead of judgment, it loses a lot of power over you. Not control, awareness. And awareness changes behavior without force. This one's subtle, it's not about grinding, or posting every day, or becoming a creator. It's just about leaving something behind. Most people consume endlessly and then wonder why nothing builds. Even tiny creation changes that. A note, a thought, a saved idea turned into something real. Creation turns time into something you can come back to later. Consumption disappears the moment you close the app. And then there's this one, which nobody warns you about. Lifestyle inflation. It's when your income improves, but your life doesn't actually get lighter. Everything upgrades quietly. Your obligations, your expenses, your expectations, and suddenly you're making more money but feeling just as stuck. It doesn't feel like a mistake while it's happening. That's why it works. None of this is exciting. There's no one big move, no turning point montage, just habits, repeated. And that's the part people miss. You don't wake up one day in a random life. You slowly drift into the one your habits have been building when nobody was watching. And the truth is, you're already doing that right now. The only real question is whether you like where it's headed.